how much they will change and get right or wrong. That very thing that audiences seem to get most finicky about at the prospect of reboots. Now, I myself am not going to jump on board any bandwagon of screaming betrayal and griping about every single detail change, like the change from Rafiki anointing Simba with the baobab fruit in the older version to the trailer showing him doing it with red powdered roots, or even the changes in the cast. I am a bit bummed that Be Prepared has been cut from this version, but I'm also not going to be one of those fans who goes into conniptions and says that the makers of this version display no level of understanding beyond surface level, like the complaints about the changes made to the Beauty and the Beast remake, only affirming the negative perception that Belle has Stockholm Syndrome. Because, here's the thing. Things that are beneath the surface level are very subjective and usually open to a lot of indifferent interpretations, and I don't want to fall into the trap of coming off as a self-entitled fanboy who proclaims himself a true fan based on his reasons for liking something. And I'm not one to pull the killed my childhood card either, because you know what? I've seen several Lion King spin-offs, and I'm used to seeing their various degrees of change, whether I like them or not. I agree with the general consensus that Lion King 2 Simba's Pride is among the better direct-to-video Disney sequels. And while I personally don't care for Lion King 1.5, I can perfectly understand why other people do. Even with Lion Guard, dumb though I thought it usually was, I could live with it just referring to it as its own thing. But personally, if a movie I love is being remade, I don't want the whole duration of it just coasting off my nostalgia. I saw the Karate Kid remake on the big screen, and during the final act when it was just recreating the showdown from the original movie, it got tiresome for me because it felt like it was just suffering from origin fatigue. But when it was hitting the same beats of the original in the first two acts, where it put its own original spin on it, it was interesting for me. Now, I know a lot of people really got that Lion King nostalgia vibe from watching the trailer and are probably going to check the movie out for nostalgic feels, and that's fine by me. You do you. But I've already got the original and everything else it spawned, and I can just get all my favorite iconic scenes, characters, and musical moments from there.